Hi, baby. Welcome home. Hmm. Ugh, you have no idea how happy I am to have you back, my love. Don't give me that look. I know it was only maybe 9 hours at most, but this was the first time in a while that you had to work on a day that I was off. It was so strange having nobody else in the house for over 2 hours. By 2 hours, I mean, you know, on days that we both work. Sometimes I get home maybe an hour or two before you get home, so it's a little quiet for a short period of time. Oh, no. Don't even start to think that I enjoyed it. I love your company too much. And while it's nice to be a little quiet every once in a while, after I hit maybe the third hour of quietness, my brain started to melt in my head. Not literally silly. I mean, in the sense that I had to have some sort of noise, something. So I turned on Hulu, flipped some channels around, and watched MasterChef well, for the rest of the day. No, no, it doesn't mean that I went on a cooking. Okay, you got me. Yes, I may have went a little crazy in the kitchen cooking dinner tonight. Hey, everything I've made for you has been absolutely delicious. Those have been your words. And you said you haven't lied to me about my food. Exactly. It's just sometimes they all don't always look like normal food. Exactly. The presentation has to be at least a little unique, even if it looks a little strange at the same time. Ah, well, tonight I, see, I didn't really make one thing. It's more like I made a bunch of things. Don't give me that look. I was, one, extremely hungry, two, extremely inspired, and three, kind of bored. Besides, I got to experiment with a lot of different things, and they all turned out pretty well. At least I'd like to think so. Come on, let me show you. Can you smell it? The sweetness, the saltiness, a little bit of tart, sour. Uh-huh. Yeah, even a little spice. The kitchen is wafting with scents, and fortunately all of it seems to be mixing together all right, even though there are totally different dishes in here. Yes, I made enough for the both of us for each dish, so we can both sample it. Just like that other time, for our 6-month anniversary when we just went and tried to cook a whole bunch of things together. Yes, and then you got flour on my face. I still can't remember how, but I do remember it was funny. Anyway, check it out. On the left over there is the scrambled eggs, super soft scrambled eggs, with the goat cheese that we saw from that really famous chef on YouTube the other day. Let me tell you, I tested it. It's absolutely perfect. Next to that is some homemade pizza with your favorite toppings on it because I know you love these specific pieces. And then I had to put a little pineapple on at least one half of it because you know me. I'm a weirdo. I love pineapple on pizza. Next to that, we have some delicious pasta carbonara. I can never say that with a normal accent, but it's carbonara. uh, and then for dessert, we... Baby, are you listening? Well, I can see you look a little tired. Are you okay? Oh, I see. Stressful day. More than stressful. Oh, a bad kind of stressful. Oh, well, you're right. There's no such thing as a good sort of stressful. I think. I don't know. Not to me, anyway. Or you. But... oh, baby, I'm sorry. I should have asked how work was before I started going off about food. I just got really excited and wanted to show you what I made. I know you think it's okay, but usually I'm very good at picking out when somebody's upset, and I guess I forgot to check. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you still love me, baby. And I will always love you, even if you forget something sometimes. Sometimes. I said sometimes. Okay, well, you sit down, alright? I'll get you a little bit of everything on this counter. We can eat together and you can tell me how your day was. Well, other than the obvious, it was very stressful and not the best type of day. But still, you could tell me. I'm here for you, and if you need to vent, just vent. I'm here to listen. You know this. Oh, please. You're no bother to me. You know this. I mean, that's what you always say to me after I go on a venting spree about work or my family or some annoying person that I ran into. Exactly. You do it for me because you don't mind. Same thing for me. I do it for you because, one, I don't mind, and two, because I love you. Exactly. Can't fight my logic here. Now, tell me, please, what happened today at work that's got you so upset and so stressed out? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, wow, that, as I would say back at home with my mom, that was a day. That is what I would call a day. One for the books of ultimate stressors. And just nothing good or exciting. I'm sorry, baby. You don't deserve that. You deserve way more. Well, I know work is just work, and you gotta do what you gotta do. But still, having a stressful day like that because your coworkers are having a bad day, so much so that they feel like they have to press it on you, it's not okay. It's annoying. I know there's not much you can do about it, but still, sometimes I wish there was. It's going to be okay though, babe. Really. Don't stress out too much. I know, it's easier said than done. Way easier said than done. But it'll be okay. You know this. Yes, you do. Don't be silly. Everything is going to work out just fine. stressful as it is, things are going to be okay. Everything will work itself out, things will smooth itself over, and you'll feel normal again. Normal in the sense that you won't be so stressed, at least. Of course, you can ask me a question, baby. Go for it. I'm an open book, remember? You should know this by now. Yes, because we've been together for so long, silly. So, what is the question? How am I able to be so positive even after a stressful day? Or a bad day? I kind of think of stressful and bad being the same thing, at least a little interchangeable. I just... Well, first off, you know that I have bad days. Some are definitely worse than others, but I've definitely had some bad days. Overall, I don't really try to let those bad days get to me. I know it's easier said than done. Again, really, 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 really easy to say as opposed to actually do. But it takes practice. Some days I force myself to say almost out loud sometimes, look, it's not going to be the end of the world. This may have happened or that may have happened. Someone might have been mean to me at work, or somebody in my family tried to do something. Whatever it is, I am not going to let it get to me. I acknowledge the fact that it's okay to be upset, to be angry, to feel these negative emotions, but I refuse to let it sit and fester and grow into depression or anger or self-loathing or whatever the negative feeling is. I just won't let it happen. As well as the fact that, well, after I do something to relax and calm myself down, from taking a nice long shower to cooking some of our favorite food, which, yes, it does help, to even playing video games with you. Yes, even when you beat me in all of those PvP games, which I'll still beat you at some point. After that, I feel more level-headed, and I remind myself that this bad day isn't going to last forever. It's only going to last until the clock strikes midnight, and it's a whole new day after that. I'll be sleeping during that time too, so my body will have time to relax and readjust to the next day. And then I remind myself that tomorrow is a new day, full of new opportunities, new chances to have a great day, a great moment, and just to relax and to remind myself that it's not going to last. This bad feeling isn't going to be a forever kind of thing. Exactly. It's temporary. And while it's okay to experience it, at least you can remind yourself that it's not going to be permanent. You're welcome, baby. It's really the best way to go about bad days. That and listening to your favorite music. Or at least, that's what I also do. Music helps relieve stress for me. Yes, playing music too. And I know that you like it sometimes. All the time. Okay, at least my music playing helps you relax all the time. I'm glad you like it so much. Oh, speaking of loving it so much, how's the food? Do you like it? Do you love it? Okay, I'm glad you do. And did talking about your bad day help at all? I hope it did. Well, even if it just helps a little bit, that's better than not having it help at all. Of course, baby. You know I'm always here for you. I love you so much. And you know you can come to me anytime when you're stressed out or just need to vent about anything. Now, if you could pretty please put these dishes into the dishwasher, I will cut and prepare the homemade, from scratch, chocolate lava cake, strawberries, and whipped cream. Sounds like a plan? Sounds good. Alright, let's get started and we can have dessert really soon.